move or
Yeah,
what?
they should be doing that. They should be behind the
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of Honda Performance Development, Mr. Art St. Cyr.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to be here at SEMA with a vehicle that showcases our racing spirit and teases the future of Honda light trucks. But we have a number of great products on display today that symbolize the power of dreams. And what a crazy good year this has been for the Honda brand. Earlier this year, Honda launched the all-new HR-V. In the back here, you can see 3 project cars that further accentuate the performance and personality of our new Gateway crossover. And we want to thank the 3 shops that poured their passions into creating these vehicles for us. And we really hope you enjoy them all. We also launched the completely redesigned 3rd generation Pilot this summer. And here in the back, we have a very cool all-black Pilot concept that is also fully accessorized with genuine Honda accessories. And making its North American debut today is a refreshed 2016 Honda CR-Z Sport Hybrid, decked out in some of the expanded line of Honda genuine accessories created just for CR-Z. The CR-Z continues to offer a unique blend of hybrid fuel efficiency and personal, fun-to-drive character. Of course, the all-new 10th generation Civic sedan goes on sale this month. And we have it here dressed up at SEMA in genuine Honda accessories, all of which will be available when the Civic hits the dealer showrooms later this month. Now, Civic is the heart and soul of Honda's connection to the tuner movement that helped put SEMA on the map with a lot of young, enthusiast customers. Over the next 18 months, we'll be rolling out the most expansive and sporty lineup in Civic history, including the SI variants, and of course, the Type R. You can bet that you can see some of those sporty vehicles here on display at SEMA in the future. Now, because I lead Honda Performance Development, I want to call attention to a few examples of Honda racing hardware we have here today. The Pilot Baja Chase vehicle is specially suited to run through the desert. And along with the US-developed Pioneer 1000 side-by-side, they're decked out in matching desert race livery. One of a number of 2-wheel Honda machines we have on display, the MotoGP race replica RC213 VS is based on our world champion racing bike. And in the back, the Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing IndyCar was driven by Graham Rahal, who challenged to win the IndyCar Series Championship this year. Underlying all of these products is a fun-to-drive spirit that, while always an important part of Honda's DNA, is something we've taken and worked very hard to reimagine throughout the Honda lineup. Which brings me to the centerpiece of our story at this SEMA show, and it's this: the year of Honda. Honda is in the midst of a very aggressive new product cadence, and this is especially true for our lineup of light truck models. We actually began last year with the mid-cycle redesign of America's most popular SUV, the Honda CR-V. That continued this year with the launch of the HR-V and the Pilot, creating an incredible hierarchy of crossover models. But we're not done yet. Next year, we will introduce a completely re-engineered and redesigned Odyssey minivan. And we're excited to share with you today a bit of an early glimpse of Honda's styling direction for the next major new model in Honda's truck lineup, the all-new 2nd generation Honda Ridgeline pickup. When we launched the Honda Ridgeline in 2006, we set out to create something truly unique in the marketplace. A vehicle with true truck capability, but also with its own clear identity and value to the customer. The Ridgeline could tow, it could haul, and it could go off-road with great confidence. But it could do these things without the underlying compromises of a body-on-frame truck. These values helped it win selection as both the Motor Trend and North American Truck of the Year. Our unibody approach meant a truck with inherently better, more confident and comfortable on-road dynamics, and more efficiently packaged and spacious interior, and also more flexible people and cargo hauling capability, courtesy of innovative features like the dual action tailgate and the large in-bed trunk. Over the years, we've made a number of important refinements to the Ridgeline, and we saw a bit of resurgence in sales when we launched the black trim Ridgeline Sport and then the special edition model. If anything, this showed us that there is still a strong underlying demand for the unique blend of attributes that the Ridgeline delivered. So, earlier this year, we shared a concept sketch that spoke to the styling direction of the next-gen Ridgeline. And the next logical step in our launch plan was going to be a conventional Ridgeline concept truck. We might have stuck to that course, except we also had another competing idea. One that would allow us to give you an early glimpse of the styling direction for this new Ridgeline, and at the same time, give us an opportunity to go off-road racing. We've had Honda trucks in previous Baja races, two in fact. In 2005, in partnership with American Honda and HPD, Clive Skilton entered SCORE competition, and he earned his first Baja 1000 class win in 2008. In 2012, Gavin Skilton and his California race and rally team moved up to a tube frame HPD Honda Desert Pilot, finishing third in Class 6 trophy truck competition. Well, forgive us please, but we're Honda and we love to race, so we couldn't pass up another chance. Today, I'm proud to take the wraps off a truck that will take Honda back to the race that our own Honda associates envisioned. On two wheels back in 1962, and where Honda bikes reigned supreme with 17 consecutive Baja 1000 victories. A place where both the first-gen Ridgeline and the Pilot have been successfully campaigned in Baja. Here it is, the Honda Ridgeline race truck. I'm proud to see this Honda Ridgeline Baja race truck decked out in HPD colors. Something that signals that it represents our first ever Honda factory campaign to race the Baja 1000. It's based on a purpose-built tube frame racing chassis, engineered and assembled by our partners at Proctor Racing Group. To this frame, we've attached a body with styling developed by our own Honda design studio in California. And while it's first and foremost designed to support this truck's racing mission, it also integrates some of the major design themes of the all-new production Ridgeline that we'll be launching in the first half of next year. The front fascia, the hood line, roof, and side profile in particular are indicative of the design direction we're pursuing for this new second-gen Ridgeline. And of course, you can see that Ridgeline will have a more traditional truck bed. Under the hood of this truck is our very own Honda Performance Development HR35 TT racing engine. This is a further evolution of the motor we first developed and raced to victory in the 2010 American Le Mans Series, and 3 victories in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. 3 class victories in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. It's an incredible workhorse of a power plant, and it shares the same stock block, head, and crank as the 3.5-liter V6 that will power the new Ridgeline. Of course, competing in Baja demands an entirely different approach to power output. So we've got twin turbochargers, a custom-designed HPD intake plenum, and custom HPD ECU mapping. The HRT's more than 550 horses of peak power are carried to the rear transaxle by an Albin's ST6 sequential transmission with a torque converter. Now, Baja is a beast of a race. And I can tell you, this is a real beast of a race truck. Finally, somewhere here, I'd like to introduce the team of drivers that will campaign this Honda Baja race truck in the Baja 1000. We have with us team principal and driver Jeff Proctor, somewhere. There's Jeff over here, right in front where everybody can see him, as well as other members of the team. And I'm sure these guys would love to talk to you about their upcoming adventure. We're happy to share some of the high-level styling direction for the Ridgeline and celebrate this desert truck that signals the return of HPD to Baja. Now, before I conclude, I'd like to invite all members of the media to join us at the Acura brand press conference at 1 o'clock to showcase vehicles you'll see here to my right. Second, we're also hosting the Honda Soiree tonight at 10:30 at Hakkasan at the MGM Grand. We have a limited number of admission wristbands available to registered media. So, see one of our fine public relations folks here in the booth if you're interested in joining us. Thanks for your time and attention this morning, and now I'd like to invite everyone up here to come take a closer look at the Ridgeline Baja race truck.
Remember there's light through the shadow. This hardcore. Yeah, it's pretty intense. When did you get in?
I drove here last Friday and got here Sunday.
Oh my God. Shift.